Internet in space, is there net on Mars? Even the International Space Station has a link to the internet, making being online while flying a thing of the past. The next step in space exploration will be to link to other planets in our solar system. On the ISS, the NASA offered the access service. The astronauts log on to a PC in Houston using remote desktop software using a satellite connection. T is a NASA astronaut. Satellite connections. Naturally, the internet aboard the ISS is not quite as fast and error-free as the internet you enjoy at home. Low speed and high ping. Although the ISS orbits Earth at an altitude of around 400 kilometers, the data must travel a far greater distance to get there. The signal is first sent from the ISS upward to a relay satellite that is up in the air at a height of 35,786 kilometers. Therefore, the total distance traveled by the data from the ISS and the return signal is little under 150,000 kilometers, or about 100,000 miles. Additionally, astronauts require the satellite link available to them for purposes other than browsing the internet. A lot of scientific data as well as video information is also sent to the Mission Control Center via it. The ISS inhabitants may conduct voice and video conferences with Earth using the same satellite link. Additionally, the station periodically moves outside the area covered by the satellite. Minimal fuel. Satellites stay in constant communication with Earth by rotating at the same rate that our planet does in order to always be over the same location. However, the orbit must occasionally be modified to prevent satellites from straying outside of it and losing communication. Companies all around the world are looking for solutions to directly refuel satellites in orbit to address this issue. Overheating. Therefore, despite the fact that it is considerably cooler outside than on the surface of a planet, heat dissipation is a much more difficult issue there. Celestial beams. Cosmic rays, which interfere with anything electrical, are another issue. The magnetic field and atmosphere of the planet provide protection here on the Earth. Additionally, radiation can seriously interfere with satellite communications and harm certain memory chunks in onboard electronics. Cryptography versus radioactivity. One of the reasons information is transferred between Earth and numerous spacecraft without encryption is radiation. Communication will be hampered if radiation damages the location where the encryption key is stored. Lack of encryption is a sensitive issue since satellites might be attacked much like ground systems. Two strategies are being tested by researchers to maintain reliable, inexpensive encrypted communication with satellites. Planetary Internet. While some academics are working hard to increase satellite bandwidth and security, others are considering building an interplanetary internet. Additionally, every 2 years, the Sun positions itself between Mars and Earth and blocks transmissions for 2 weeks, cutting off direct connection between the two planets. Additionally, space internet has several distinctive qualities. The network's nodes are all constantly moving. Scientists create alternate systems to permit communication between Earth, its moon, Mars, and other planets because terrestrial internet methods are ineffective in such circumstances. In the beginning, optical communications provide many times as much bandwidth. Satellite configurations that can send a signal around the Sun even while Mars and Earth are on different sides of the star. Future is closer than it seems now. The initial steps have already been done, but civilization still has a long way to go before the internet reaches the outer planets.